welcome to hard-hitting
analysis. I am Mr. Kennedy1234,
and I'm kennedyisraw73.
and this week we have lots of things to tell you about. Ron the Truth, or Lies Killing, whatever you want to call him, and Pac-Man Jones have officially left TNA Wrestling. So much for the most controversial wrestler in history. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me, and that crap. And all that crap. I'm glad he's gone. He had no mat skills, Pac-Man.
Oh, Pac-Man, yeah.
Ron the Truth Jones was
bad.
misused like hell.
He could be better off in WWE.
Yeah, and have a nice long feud with Drew Glenn. Mind you, he's gone for 6 months, but 8 months or 8 years.
What's that?
John Cena?
Yeah, Cena.
Now, John
ND47.
Cena...
I call him ND47.
ND47, that's his new name. Until John Cena returns,
yeah.
I don't want to hear his name pronounced Cena, John, the champ
And
is
no
clear.
one go up to me and say, hey, what do you think of John Cena? You gotta go up to me and say, what do you think of ND47?
Yes, that's what ND47.
I'd start to like him if he called himself that.
If he walked out and said, calls himself the Doctor of Thugonomics or the champ is queer or whatever the hell he says, I'd be better off if he just walked in there and just trounced around and said, you know what, John Cena's poo now. I want you to call me ND47.
You like it a lot.
He'd be my new favorite. Screw you, Mr. Kennedy, if he became that. Nah, I'm just joking. That's still
you gotta like
Steve, but still, I like that.
Yeah.
Vote for him and vote for the wrestling god.
John Cena.
Oh, yeah. Well, pretty much is what the WWE was turning into. But the true wrestling god. JBL. John
Bradshaw. We'll see him talk in around an hour.
Yeah. Actually, more like
40 minutes.
Probably like 2 hours by the time he actually gets on. Because it's actually the last segment. And I actually watched it.
Do you think he'll come back to wrestling?
He
look so stupid. I heard that. You know what? He looked better when he was APA style.
Oh, he was, yeah.
But still, but McMahon made him cut his hair.
Oh. So now they're the World Weight Watchers and hair entertainment.
I call them the WWK. It just sounds a lot nicer.
World Wrestling or something.
World Wrestling Click. Yeah.
All
World
right.
Wrestling
Now,
Click.
one thing I'd like to get to before we get into what happened this week in wrestling is just a brief, if you don't mind, just quick 1 minute rant on who is the icon of wrestling. One would argue that Hulk Hogan is the icon, or he sure as hell isn't. He's a piece of crap who couldn't fight for beans. I was actually reading the reason why people were getting out of wrestling around the early 90s because he'd keep winning. Yeah. And that's the same thing that was happening when John Cena was champion. People were getting annoyed because he was always winning. And nobody likes John Cena, but people cheer for him, women cheer for him because, oh, he's so hot. Well, he's not hot. Even if I was gay, I wouldn't be attracted to him. And then there are the other people who claim to be the icon. There's one guy who's Sting, who claims to be so humble. But what's your nickname? The Icon.
He's more of an icon than Cena.
Well, true, but he's not the icon of wrestling. Then there's Chris, the Olympic gold medalist, only Olympic gold medalist in wrestling today. I don't give a damn. You've gone from, what the hell did you become the Olympic gold medalist?
Wasn't Mark Henry a gold medalist?
He was, but they don't want. Yeah, he was, but they don't want to admit that. Because they're jackasses in TNA, and then there are the other people who claim to be the icons, and who are people who are truly the icons who never claim to be the icons, or people like Stone Cold, people like Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, whatever the hell you want to call them. Hell, I'm more of an icon than Hulk Hogan when it comes to wrestling.
Hulk Hogan was probably the best tactical wrestler I've ever seen. That's a joke, by the way.
Hulk Hogan, it may be a household name, but until the garbage goes out, and even that stinks too. I'm Mr. Kennedy1234, and that's my opinion. Now let's move on to this week in wrestling. Now, first of all, we had Monday Night Raw, or however the hell the guy says it.
That wasn't that good.
It was all right. I mean, it was okay.
WWE has to suck up to Jeff Hardy.
Oh, you do Jeff Hardy, the rainbow-haired shithead. Like, oh, come on. Jeff Hardy comes out with somehow he beats a true wrestler like Umaga for the Intercontinental title.
But then Kennedy,
But then, of course, Kennedy could never win a match. They always have to make Jeff Hardy win, because Jeff Hardy's the rainbow-haired warrior. The one one thing you have to realize is Jeff Hardy is a druggie. Jeff Hardy, whether the WWE wants him or not, is on all sorts of crap. Jeff Hardy is terrible when it comes. He no-showed when he was in TNA. Never showed up for a pay-per-view. Never showed for some live events they occasionally had. Sometimes he would show up for the Impact tapings. Never showed up on time.
Well, here and then he shows up for the show shows.
He shows up when he's a pain in the ass. Is when
he
shows
wants
up.
To, somehow he just says,
I know. And then for some reason the WWE's like, okay, you're showing up whenever you want to. I don't care. Because they suck up to him. He's going to become the new John Cena, whether you like it or not.
Well, for us he is.
Jeff Hardy. Because he's going to be another guy who does the same moves over and over again. Who comes back and thinks he just automatically earns
something with the Hardys you don't like.
When Jeff Hardy came back, I was excited. I thought this is going to be great. We're going to see a new Jeff Hardy with new mat skills, new moves, maybe even a new gimmick for all I know. He could come back
as like A-Train 2.0.
Or something like
2.0.
that. And then there's Matt Hardy, who just when he was gaining my respect,
he
throws up on, what's his name?
That crap face, Montel Montanious Porter. Even though I like him, I just can't remember his name. So.
Most valuable puke is what it's become now. That's what Matt Hardy is. Matt Hardy doesn't deserve to be one half of the tag team champions, and Jeff Hardy doesn't deserve to be one half of the Intercontinental champion. He's disgraced.
One half of the
one half.
Well,
he should be one half. He should be sharing the title with Mickey James. She's a more deserving Intercontinental champion.
Who's not that bad? Ron, the Truth, killing.
And you know who else was doing good this week? Was that DH or DQ or whatever the hell his name is. HC, whatever the hell's name is, Smith. All I know is I like him. I think he's a great wrestler. He's going to do great things in this business, and I hope to see him around.
Is he even actually in the WWE?
Yeah.
Because he's like, we're so happy to see him here. Like,
well, that's Jim Ross being a jackass.
Did Jim Ross ever take his stuff seriously?
Like, not really, no. But the one thing I realized is when the WWE went through the 1 month of dark period during the suspensions, and all that, that's when Jim Ross knew how to commentate. I never caught him screwing up. He did a tremendous job.
I think there's just too many people for him.
And then, now with everyone back, he's been screwing up like hell. He called him the Game Shawn Michaels and the Heartbreak Kid Triple H. He called Mr. Kennedy the Rainbow-Haired Warrior. He called Jeff Hardy an ignorant bastard when obviously he meant to call Kennedy that.
I think he meant to call.
But still, I like what he called Jeff Hardy. I like that name, ignorant bastard. I can't be angry at him for that.
And the most funny thing that what's that face? Or no, JR. The stupid thing that he called him was when Kennedy came over to Raw. He's like, we drafted Kennedy from Monday Night SmackDown to Friday Night Raw. Get your days of the week right.
I know.
Like somehow does that...
I'm not commentating Raw, but I know my days of the week.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I don't need someone holding my hand and telling me how to
1 + 1 is like 19, 8 + 8.
Triple H is the new WCW champion.
That'd be better.
It'd be better.
If Triple H is the new WCW champion.
Oh, man.
They should get rid of ECW.
Some idiot said WCW is coming back.
Don't believe those stupid advertisements.
Those are just banners to get you to go to their site.
And then they give you viruses right after
that. And it's true. They corrupted his computer.
They're probably gonna. Well, you don't have Windows, so they probably
I'm on a Mac.
Yeah, so they won't corrupt yours, but...
No, but I get all these annoying pop-ups and stuff.
I hate them, like the party poker?
Yeah, party poker. I'm starting to hate party poker now. I used to do that here and there at its moments, but it's getting annoying. Now, we only got a couple seconds left.